More violent clashes between Turkish forces and Kurdistan Workers Party militants in the southeast. The latest fighting has left 3 soldiers dead and 14 others injured. The Turkish army says it suffered the casualties in a PKK attack in the town of Nusaybin in Mardin province. It came after Turkish warplanes bombed PKK positions in the nearby Shirnak province in northern Iraq on Saturday. Turkey's army has been bombing the PKK fighters' positions in the Kurdish-majority southeast since July 2015. Well, our correspondent Nader Fikri joins us now from Istanbul to walk us through what happened in Nusaybin in Mardin province.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Nusaybin is in the east of Turkey, very close up to the border to Syria, and the clashes have been going on for weeks now. Nusaybin, there was a mortar attack this morning around 7 o'clock local time, and 3 soldiers, as you mentioned, have been killed after a mortar hit their personnel carrier. A dozen more have been injured. Yesterday, 1 soldier was killed during fierce fighting again in Nusaybin. The Turkish army says that several, it didn't put an exact figure on, several PKK militants have been killed. Now, this current operation in Nusaybin has been going on for 7 weeks. The town is under curfew, and ostensibly the current operation is to remove defensive ditches and barriers, as well as dispose of homemade explosives. Since last July, when the current ceasefire broke down between the government and the PKK militants, thousands of PKK militants have been killed, hundreds of civilians have been killed, and the Turkish military itself has lost hundreds of its soldiers. This is a step backward for Turkey, going back to the bad old days of the 1980s, when there was practically civil war in the southeast, and over a 30-year period, 40,000 people lost their lives on both sides. The government seems to think that only a military solution is possible. It stopped all dialogue with the PKK representatives, and it's threatened members of parliament who are supportive of the PKK, primarily the HDP, with losing their parliamentary immunity. And while all this was going on, 400 kilometers away on the other side of Turkey, on the Kilis, on the border with Syria again, in the town of Kilis, several rockets have fallen on the town, fired from IS-controlled territory. No injuries have been reported, but again, Turkey feels itself under attack, both from the PKK and from ISIL terrorists in Syria.
All right, thank you very much. Now, Press TV's Nader Fikri joining us from Istanbul.